Okay. Holy shit. Quick bastard, ain't you? Whoa. Whoa. Damn it. My fault. You little witch. Damn stamina, man. I really need to pump up my bladed weapons stuff. Good God. So we're gonna chase him down. Knew he was gonna get back up. Well, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Darkness Falls full release with the PEP pack. I don't know what time it is, but I know it's morning. I'm thinking it's probably even mid-morning at this point. I've been busy trying to get my base kind of up to snuff. Couldn't do much last night. There were a lot of rads hanging around. And then I came out to take care of a few stragglers while I was still attempting to get stuff hammered out in the house so that I wouldn't have them invading my home. And then, lo and behold, there was the wandering horde that you just witnessed. So I figured that that was a good time to start recording, I guess. So there we go. Ooh. Might wear that stuff. A little bit better than what I got. I'll sort through everything here in a minute. Okay, I think I've managed to get just about everything. Sheesh. Well, welcome back, folks. So we're on the morning of day 3, I do believe. Yep, day 3. And what we're going to attempt to do is, I think I got everything out of here, and that's what I was doing. I got everything out of here, and I heard something, and I went around the corner, and I saw him, and I'm like, well, I guess we're going to start recording right now. Oh, I didn't get some of these things either. I was in such a hurry to get in the house and all that stuff that I just left a bunch of crap. That's fine. Just want to make sure I get everything I can before we go back in. Hey, there's a hammer. That's handy. Okay. That should be all the garbage from out here. We'll close that up. Okay, I already did the water. Man. That's a lot of stuff, dude. So today, we do need to go turn in that one quest. And then I think we need to check out some others. Just to get a little bit of cash. A little bit of working capital, as it were. I do need to look into also getting some stuff to make, like, maybe, I don't know, the knife. Or, you know, because we did find that schematic of the knife. So I'd kind of like to get that knife going, if at all possible. I do have, like I said, if you look, there's stuff. I've got stuff laying around just about everywhere. Let's go ahead and take that and just swap that out. I think we'll do that. I do have 4 chests in here. This is the forageables. This is the just stuff, you know, the crafting materials. We've got our chem station stuff, though we don't have a chem station yet right here. And then we've got our weaponry right here. I've got a first aid thing. I need to throw that stuff in. Can I make an iron machete? No. Bladed weapon crafting 2. Check this out. We have a lot of these that we've yet to do. So let's go ahead and redeem a lot of these. We may actually get another level. Nothing in that one. Okay. Let's see what we can do about our levels. So we do have 6 points available. So let's see if there's anything that we can do. I don't see anything, man. We can do Robin Hood level 2. Might not be bad, but I'd kind of rather do, yep, Blade Guy 2. For sure. Try to get the amount of stamina usage down when I use those. The Miner 69er we're going to need, because every time I swing that axe, it just kills me. Bladed weapon crafting. We can make that, we can put that on 2. And then see what we can do about crafting the iron machete. Might not be bad. And then I got 3 points just chilling in there. So yeah, I mean, quicker crafting wouldn't be a bad idea. But again, I'd kind of like to have some in reserve for when we get there. Looks like I'm going to have to eat here shortly too. And let's get going. We got to turn in our quest. I know everything's dark, and I apologize for that. But unfortunately, we do not have the means currently to take care of said issue. And I thought about giving myself a helmet light mod. I just don't do that. I mean, I don't blame other creators for doing it, not at all. But I don't do it. So sorry. It's just gonna be one of those things. And this is gonna be our drop chest. I'm gonna carry this with us though, because we are going to the trader. Drop that in there. Ah, the paper. Forgot the paper. Screw it. Put it in there too. So, let's take a look at what we've got as far as armor goes. Padded outfit, light armor rating. So this can replace that. We'll go ahead and wear that. It's better than what we had. And then these are padded boots. They're not as good as what we have on us, and they sell. So, what is what we have on? What is that supposed to be? Scrap boots. Interesting. So we do need some gloves. The scrap boots actually look better with that outfit anyway, honestly. Very cool. We'll go ahead and sell that then. If that's worth $1.99, I'll take it. So we need to eat. Before I forget. Prep meals, we ain't got much. We'll do this because it's good for digestion. And then we'll make a couple of these. Carry it on us because we're going to need it anyway. And then we've got the liquids on us too. Alright, that ought to do us for a little bit. Let's go secure a little bit of water, which should be between here and the trader, I do believe. Yeah, be right there. Go ahead and hit that. Looks like there's some water right behind us too, which is nice. Let's hit the water that's right behind us. And then we can go ahead and make some water. Oh yeah, I recognize that. Holy hell. What's going on with this? Really? Okay. Usually there's a baddie or two in here, isn't there? Like that'll crawl out from in there. Am I mistaken about that? No, I'm not. Here they come. Come on, boys. Ooh. Well, I'll definitely take that. That's actually better than the one we got. Might as well just put that down there too. But now I do need to go ahead and pick this up. Well, that'll sell. Durability is a little bit better on that one. We might actually wear that one. Yeah, we'll wear that one. We'll sell that one. A little bit of a difference. And we'll go ahead and fill. And, oh, damn it. And we'll get all this water made. Hey. Did I do that? I must have done that. There's nothing in it. Holy crap, there's a bunch of shit in here, though. I didn't remember doing that. Hey, there's a freaking pipe machine gun. Why would I leave that behind? That must have been during day 1. Huh. I did not remember doing that. But again, it had been about a month or so since I had played, so it doesn't surprise me. A pear smoothie? Do I have pears on me? Oh, I've got the pears right here. I mean, sure. Okay, we'll do that. I don't know. We're looking at 4 minutes, 7 minutes. Yeah, we got plenty of it up there. I'm gonna see what this is about, though. What does it do for us? 15 water. Nothing else. Go ahead. Better than what we had. What do I have on there? Silencer? Barrel extender mod. Okay. I guess I did that because I didn't have any 7.62 on me at the time. Which makes sense. But now that I do have a pipe machine gun, that's going to be a little bit easier. I know the things don't work as well. They're not as accurate. But if you're relatively close range, they can actually do a fairly good job. So that's what I'm going with. So now, that challenge, was it to place? Craft a land claim block to protect your base. Let me try to, well, this is about the middle of the house, I think, ish. We'll do about right here, maybe. Yeah, see, it says challenge craft, but really and truly, it's just place it. Pick up a random block, maybe. Just like, there we go. We need to place a torch. Done. And then we need to craft a spike trap. And we'll place that. Need to place one spike trap, which I think what I'm going to do is just put it right here at the base. Because I don't really use this one, and I'll probably end up doing something else, but for the time being, that'll work. There we go. Those are all done. Like I said, the charred meat, that's such a waste. And then the dew collector and the craft farm blood. Okay. I suppose let's go ahead and get to the trader. Got a good amount of ammo going now. Haven't checked this out yet, might as well. Damn, got a battery. It's pretty sweet. Come on, buddy. Can you stand on that for a little bit? Burst into flames? Damn, didn't work. Something else to sell?
Good job.
Okay.
Make sure and spend your reward on more guns and ammo.
I'm gonna take the 1,000 iron. It's a tier 1 fetch.
I've got work if you're... Let me give you a bit of advice. Shoot first. Ask questions later.
And I don't remember if I did one for her.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, I do have one for her. Let's see where we're at. Lady Killer again. Where's it at? That way. At some point I do want to start getting all this crap and taking it home, but as of right now, we'll just leave the majority of it. Can't do much with it anyway. Go ahead and sell a few things off. Got a lot of glue, a lot of nails. Ooh, I can make some iron arrows too, that'd be nice. Actually, I think it's scrap iron arrows is what I really need to be crafting. Because I don't think the primitive bow can handle iron arrows. So, alright, let's...
We buy, sell, trade. Joel's armor. My rounds pierce that joke.
Orange tea schematic for 700. We'll go ahead and get that. I don't want to sell it, I don't want to use it.
Decision.
It's just something else we can make. Which one are we doing? The 331 meters that way. More orange marmalade. Something about those tree stumps and more orange marmalade. 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 I thought I hit him in the face the first time. Maybe I didn't. Ooh. I'm gonna get these before I trigger anything. Damn, with all the orange marmalade. Okay. I am a little bit over encumbered. That's fine. And you could do stuff with the blueberry jam and stuff, but really and truly, I'll just eat the stuff and get me a little bit of a bonus going. See, now we upped our wellness. Okay. Let's make sure, just in case we get in a pinch. I'm gonna wait for him to finish that thing off, and then I'm gonna nail him. I got the winner. Yeah. Woohoo. Okay. Get everybody facing the same direction. Line them up. Ooh. You little hoe. Done. Thought I'd get cacked a little. Not bad. Heads will roll. Heads will roll. Where the hell did you come from? There we go. What the hell? Shot the damn chicken and it left. Oh, Jesus. Fuck him. Going to get me a drop. That'll work. I hear an asshole. Don't know where that was coming from. It's fine, though. Yeah, no such luck, but we got, ooh, a level 10. That's not as good as the one I got. Scrap it. We do have more level 10 pickaxes, so I guess whatever with that, right? Yeah. What up, you? Alrighty. Bacon and eggs. I'm gonna do all those I can do right now. Yeah, look at this. I may have the stuff to do the iron machete, like, now. Leather and duct tape. I think I do. Isn't that awesome? Hopefully I don't have to do it at the workbench. That would suck. Yeah, buddy. That'll be worth it. Go ahead and take both of these out of here. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to make some scrap iron arrows.
Can I help you? Great job.
Level 23 pipe machine gun. That's better than what we got. I'll take it. What you got for gerbs?
Can I trust you?
Take
Good
that
luck.
one. Okay, I had no idea I was gonna... Ah! Alright. Cool. Let us make... $50. That'll do it. We can go ahead and get rid of these. Alright, so the male zombies is 440 meters that way. I have a feeling that Hughes is actually in town. So let's take a look. Yep, that's alright. While we're going that way, let's take some stuff to the house. I'm gonna take the crafting stuff with me, because that's gonna be the stuff that I use more than anything. Sure. Let's do that. Like I said, I'll take that stuff to the house. Bladed weapons. Blade Guy 3. Okay. Now these are reduces incoming damage, which is good to have if you're using a machete. Alright, so we got 3. We're chilling with 3. And we'll get to where we're spending those here shortly. Ammo and beer. I mean, as long as you don't consume them at the range, because that's a bad combination. Nothing wrong with going to the range for the day and then coming back from the range and, you know, hitting up a watering hole, getting a few beer on the way back from the range. But, there we go. Right across the street from the house, which is kind of nice. Paper. That ain't bad. None of that was bad, really, early on. Man, I kind of like this house, honestly. This is a pretty sweet looking house, man. Check that out. That's pretty cool. I like that house. Yeah, I remember this one. There's a... Yeah. I used this in... I want to say the original $1 trader that I was doing in like Alpha 21. We used this house. It's pretty neat. I like it. It's got a weight room up there and everything. And most of the loot's on the top floor. But then there's something right through here. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that one. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, yeah. These boys have a lot of pain tolerance, like... Holy fuck. We blended in with the environment, man. So damn dark down here. Tell you what. Another wrench. That's interesting. Okay. There a big boy usually in here? Maybe not. That's the way to get upstairs. Okay, back here. Alright, job's done. Yeah, figured there'd be at least one last one. Hey, more honey. Another forge ahead. Nothing. Really? What? Okay. I didn't see that as a possibility, but here we are. Lead, because that's great to have in the kitchen, right? Yeah, I don't think there was too much down there. Maybe some stuff in that washer. It's fine. Let's go ahead and go to our house and put up our spoils. Ooh, 'tis raining. Alright, let's, I want to swing by the trader and see what time it is. I'd be willing to bet we're closing in on late afternoon at this point. 17:53. Yeah, it's about to be late.
If you're here
do-
to buy, I've got the best selection of firearms. in the
Do want to
basement.
go ahead and pick up, since we were here, go ahead and pick up these two. Those two. And these two. The Yucca Juice smoothie is neither here nor there. I really don't care. It gives you a little bit of health, gives you a good amount of water. It's heat resist, but that, I'm not going to the desert yet. I'll be on the lookout for those later, though. I'm going to put this cache up. I'm going to go ahead and put some of these up. I might need to drink at least one of these. Go ahead and drink an apple juice. And we'll drink another one of these. Have one of those. Alright, real quick, let's go ahead and knock hers out. Splitting wigs. Oop. Hey, Bo. Holy hell. Mo, you snuck up on me. Shit. My stamina. Where is that sumbitch? Oh, hey, buddy. Nobody really dropped the bag, though. That's disappointing.
Great job.
Okay. Like the generic schematics. We'll do... I don't like those because it's damn starving tourists. Those things beat the
Don't
shit out of me.
forget.
We'll do it anyway, though. What the hell? Alright.
Not too shabby. Looking to kill some Zedheads, huh? I've got all flavors of death and destruction.
Keeps on giving me forges. That's not really going to do me a whole lot of good. Right now, I'll take the armor plating mod. And then... Oh, the orphanage. That's literally right in front of my house.
Nothing better than getting... I envy you. Nothing better than putting the dead back in the ground.
Anything else I want to take back to the house? Take the clay. Take those. Take the meat. That. The eggs. The orange marmalade. The blueberry stuff. And I think maybe the apples. The carrots. And we'll take a few of the drinks with us. Because I think I can make something of that stuff. Alright. Probably should take those and fill them, but I'm just not going to worry about that right now. And we'll just make our way back to the house if I have the time. What time is it? 20:02. Yeah, no, I ain't got the time. So we'll get back to the house, take all our crap out. I need to make a list of things that I would like to get done tonight. I think the big thing, before we call it quits here, is to get this crap taken care of, because this is just messed up. Really? What the hell's the point in that? Well, except for maybe getting this thing out of the floor here. Do believe we've gotten everything pretty much fixed up. We've got the floor fixed up for upstairs. I'll worry about the crown later. I'm just not... whatever. But all the stuff has been patched up. I even patched up the wall over here that leads into the pantry. And that itself leads into the kitchen. Haven't gotten all of the garbage out of the floor, but I've gotten pretty close. So I think what we're going to do now is just quietly go upstairs. And I guess we're going to call it. I'm going to call it right here. Guys, I do appreciate every single one of you over 340 brave souls that accompany me on these adventures every single day. And if you're not one of those 340 plus, I would encourage you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to the channel. It would bring us a little bit higher into the algorithm. Everybody we get to join this community of great people that rally around these games that we play every single day, it would be fantastic. I would really appreciate it. And I will catch all of you cats in the next one. Let's play some games.